When asked about stress, a recent survey of law enforcement officers listed their top 5 biggest challenges. Their responses were unanimous: positive relationships, health and proper sleep, money and finances, life off duty, and managing stress in general. As a law enforcement professional, you too might be currently dealing with one of these challenges. This is not an admission of weakness, it's simply a byproduct of the job when not kept in check. The only question is, how prepared are you? Let's do a quick exercise. Pick one of the 5 topics which is currently causing you the most stress. We're going to ask you a number of hard questions. The idea here is to get you thinking. Keep your answers short and focus on the first thought that comes to mind. After, we'll share some quick insights from our expert coaches. So let's get started. Do you know when it's time for a change? Whether it's in our work, home, or social circle, change can be an unpleasant but necessary fact of life. But how do you know when it's time for a change? Here are 4 quick but tough questions to ask yourself. And be honest. Do you feel satisfied or fulfilled in the topic you chose? If not, for how long have you felt this way? Do you feel that you aren't getting the support you need in that area? And are you still learning and growing? If you're feeling empty, numb, or bored, or if you find yourself blaming others and feeling alone, or if you find you're no longer feeling challenged, stimulated, and excited by life, it's time for change. Now here's the hard part. Break up with your past. It's not easy to step out of your comfort zone, but if you want something you don't yet have, you must do something you have not yet done. And here's how. Be willing to challenge and question your current disposition. The purpose of education is to replace an empty mind with an open one. But start small and start slowly. No one ever learned to run before they learned to crawl. Manage your expectations around progress and you'll never be disappointed. Finally, it's time to get uncomfortable. Life begins at the end of your comfort zone. It's at this point, though, that most people throw in the towel and call it quits before ever even getting started. They play the blame game, point fingers, and come up with excuses. There's no such thing as a stress-free life, but if you're willing to tolerate a little discomfort now, you'll build a life you're proud of later. And finally, remember this. Like anything worth doing, managing stress takes time, and there's a lot more to it than what you saw here. Consider talking to someone outside your social network. Being vulnerable sounds like you're inviting weakness into your life, but it's not. There's a reason the happiest, healthiest, and most successful people in the world all work with a coach. Because coaching works.